Alright, I got a lot of work to do today. For those of you who don't watch my stereo videos, I got this camper shell on my truck, which creates a solar power obstacle, I guess you can say, because for anybody that does not know, the batteries I use for solar power are the batteries that I use for my truck. I got a shirt on there. Sorry, it looks messy. So and everything else. So anyway, my problem is I can't just easily run my cords. See, from my inverter, I have to have wires from my inverter, a power and ground going to my batteries, and I have to have a power and ground from my charge controller going to my batteries. And also, this is a vehicle, of course, a truck. So I drive it once in a while, and it's kind of a pain unscrewing the well, you can't see them, I got them covered up, but I got ring terminals on here and they screw to my batteries, and that's kind of a pain to unscrew these two and those sorry, those two and these two guys just coming to my controller. Those are not bad because they're just flathead screws. So anyway, what I'm going to do so I can quit using this power off the grid here and use my free power, I guess you call it free since it's paid for, I got to get these guys spliced in. So, you know, quick connects. For those of you who don't know quick connects, you know, they just click together. And I have I'm sure you can do it with a hammer or you can do it with solder. Back in there, that yellow case in this messy garage is hydraulic crimpers. And yeah, I'm going to crimp a few of these, and then I might be able to show you how they work. In case you're wondering, this is my hydraulic crimper I use. Comes with all these different sets to go in here for different gauge wire and ring terminals. You just kind of set it to on, and then you just pump it, pump. When it gets tight on there, you get your wire in your ring terminal, and then you have that in there, and then you just pump it. It's easier to do with two people, but you can do it with one. You just crank on it real hard, and it makes an awesome crimp job like that. That's a double right there, double crimp. Sorry, did one here, and then I moved it up a little bit, did one here. That sucker, there's no way that's coming apart. And this one is the, I don't know. Can't remember if it's like the 15,000 or 100 or whatever. I don't know. I got it off eBay. Just look up hydraulic crimping tool. It was like, I don't know, 50 bucks or maybe 30, or I don't even remember, but it's worth every penny. Anyway, got more crimps. There's those guys wired up. They're in there and they are very tight. There's that ready to be connected. And here's this side. And I usually like to do my power and grounds the same length, but I'm stretching this guy way over there, and this is not audio, so I'm doing it a little different. But you guys probably won't need any of this because you're probably going to have stationary batteries for those of you just into car audio or solar power. But if you do decide to use your car or whatever vehicle you have a bunch of batteries in for this would be great for coming and going. Now I got to click them together and wire it up. Now for these little guys, no problem. And now I just took my normal $20 Walmart strippers there, stripped them, and then my crimpers here, you know, use two hands, crimped it down, and it just pops right up in the little feller. Pretty awesome. Hook it up, and that's everything hooked up. These little guys, I didn't really have to do that, but every time I take my truck away and disconnect these guys, I have to disconnect that also, because you have to hook up your charge controller before your solar panels, and you're supposed to do that in reverse when unhooking it. So hook up your batteries. Sorry, you're supposed to hook up your batteries before you hook up your solar panel. So this has power first. And then they say to do that in reverse when unhooking it. So you would unhook your solar panel before unhooking your batteries. So every time I unhook my batteries, I unhook my solar panels. So, you know, I got little screws down in there. Now this is a little cheap charge controller. So whatever, you know, I guess if they stripped out, then I'd just pay another $12 and get another charge controller. But you know what? I bought another set of these, so why not? Now I got quick connects there, quick connects there, got quick connects down there. Lift up my thingamabobber here. Ah, shiza. Flashlight hooked up there, hooked up down there. And there's really, not really any pressure that goes on my wires. Just lays there. But yeah, so now I got to unhook from my power up here from my extension cord coming from my house so I can get back on solar. Quit paying for this stuff. I've already paid for this electricity. I need to, yeah, get back on my solar power. Pretty blurry there, but there's that buzzing sound. That is because I have a modified sine wave power inverter. Not a pure sine wave, which is, I don't know, 100 bucks there or 80 bucks there. Pure sine wave 2K, 500 bucks. Now you know.